Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody Brown, the family patriarch, has never been particularly well-liked among Sister Wives watchers. Fans, however, have recently seen that he has become more irritable during confessionals. What precisely is Kody saying to agitate the audience? See what everyone is talking about online right now by continuing to read. Viewers are shocked by Kody Brown's new disclosures. Kody Brown has been unhappy with his ex-wives this season on Sister Wives. Even after mistreating Meri during their marriage, fans are shocked by how poorly he talks about her. In reality, the majority of viewers appear to concur that his mouth is the main source of his problems with followers. On Reddit, one irate Sister Wives fan posted, "Kody talks to the camera like the audience is 5 years old. When he talks, I wince. He speaks to the cameras like he's speaking to a 5-year-old, which is really patronizing. Only the manner in which he describes things. For example, after a period, he pauses for 4 seconds to process the information before moving on to the next idea. After I felt so deceived. Items. That. Possess. Been. Completed." While many Redditors said they simply found Kody Brown unpleasant in general, some Redditors agreed. Other viewers wrote, "It's not for us. It's for himself. You know to take in what he's saying, but no. He lies without remorse. He feels that he has been wronged. It is not his fault that he has issues with 3 wives, and almost all of his children. In Kody's tiny head, everyone else is in charge. I must admit that I'm enjoying seeing him lose it. Karma is chasing him in all directions, and the editors are working tirelessly to make this happen. Janelle claims that he is broke, that Christine is suing him, and that he is unable to get Meri to stop damaging his name in the church, and to keep giving her his money. I'd like to see more. I love you." He would constantly mansplain everything, even at the beginning. It has only gone up. In particular, a lot of fans didn't enjoy his confessions from last Sunday. Since the beginning of Sister Wives, Kody Brown has caused problems for the show's viewers. His confessions, however, were quite upsetting to many people. "That doesn't create intimacy, that just creates orgasms," he stated, discussing his failing marriages. Naturally, the matter disgusted many viewers. If he behaves differently, or if supporters will continue to hear the same profanities, only time will tell. How do you feel about Kody Brown's confessional speech patterns? Do you share the opinions of other Sister Wives fans? Post your own ideas and opinions in the comments section below. Kody Brown has denied for years that he is to blame for the shortcomings of his polygamous household. Despite isolating most of his loved ones, the 18-year-old father aspired to govern his castle. Instead of planning for the whole family, Kody decided to stay indoors with Robyn Brown, his 4th and favorite wife, during the global epidemic. Many people became upset with the Sister Wives star as a result of this choice, and they began to distance themselves from him. Kody avoided visiting each wife's home throughout the 2 years the family was under lockdown in order to protect himself, which cost him friends. Homemade videos allowed viewers to see some of the inner workings. The videos demonstrated Kody's actions in detail. Kody's regulations were very stringent. Additionally, he seemed to desire to distance himself from the wives he was not interested in marrying. Kody's elder kids eventually had enough of his favoritism, and decided to distance themselves from him, rather than put up with his bullshit. Different people think Kody's not being fair with his time, and he really actually is. They're just not tracking it because they're struggling, Robyn said during season 17. If you're having trouble, it's really simple to sit there and concentrate about the shortage. However, Robyn was held accountable by many Browns for the regulations, saying she was looking for a method to keep Kody to herself. In the same season, Janelle Brown criticized Kody of having too strict regulations, which infuriated Kody. "The fact is, in this environment, I'm just trying to keep my children, especially my small children, from getting COVID," Kody told cameras at the time, but nobody took him seriously. Kody ultimately acknowledged that he was mistaken for failing to consider the rest of the family when COVID-19 struck during the most recent Sister Wives episode. Kody confessed to making 2 grave errors during his confession. I probably made 2 big mistakes during COVID, the patriarch wrote. Sister Wives viewers will remember that Kody got into a fight with his kids, Gabriel Brown and Garrison Brown, over the issue, saying, "I wanted the boys to move out because they couldn't comply with the COVID rules. Following the rules was not as important to either son as their dating lives. They in turn declined to remain at home." Kody was furious, and even ordered Janelle to throw their sons out onto the sidewalk, after he informed Garrison, during the season 17 battle, that he blamed him for not being able to spend time with Janelle and Savannah Brown, because he wasn't willing to maintain his standards. The mother of 6, however, declined. Now that he realizes his mistake, Kody says, "That just became sort of a foolish power game." Viewers of Sister Wives were aware for years that Isabel Brown was tenaciously battling a diagnosis of scoliosis. Many of her doctor's appointments were attended by fans, who discovered that she would require surgery to fix her posture. In the most recent episode, Kody acknowledged that his refusal to travel to New Jersey for his daughter's surgery was his second error. Kody thought it was stupid to abandon his family at the moment. "I'm not going to surgery. I'm not going to travel with Christine and Isabel on the way to surgery," Kody said to the cameras. "It seems really hazardous to me. In addition, I feel like a complete hypocrite if I don't follow the guidelines that I'm pleading with everyone to follow." As if not going was enough, Kody also refused to assist Christine Brown with the aftercare. Isabel was obviously deeply offended by Kody's choice. "I think his priorities are a little screwed up," she said to the cameras. "And since he is my father, I understand and don't want to offend him. I can see why he's doing it. It's just really difficult and frustrating." Nevertheless, Season 19 featured Kody confessing to yet another significant error. Unfortunately, Kody may be too young or too late to discover true forgiveness. He revealed, "And one of those mistakes was also not going to Isabel's surgery. And that put some bad blood between a bunch of us." It should come as no surprise to fans that Kody Brown is shifting the blame in the most recent Sister Wives episode. He has put a lot of effort on keeping Meri Brown at bay for years. He was therefore disappointed when she ultimately decided to file for divorce after 30 years of marriage. He made the decision to accuse Meri of not loving him enough, rather than owning up to his own shortcomings. Kody refused to accept responsibility for the breakdown of his third marriage on the Sunday, October 20th Sister Wives episode. To atone for his transgressions, the polygamous patriarch paid a visit to Meri's home. Kody clarified that the conditions she had chosen to obtain her release from their spiritual union did not satisfy him. He expressed his disapproval of the church's observation that he'd abandoned Meri, but she maintained that the phrase was appropriate. Kody shouted in a furious moment, "Don't blame me for not loving you. I was carrying out my duty." Kody said to the cameras, "If I don't love you, blame yourself, okay?" When it takes 2 to tango, Meri laughed at the notion that she might be at fault. With the TLC cameras, Kody found himself in a profound monologue. And there was a heavy sigh from everyone at home. "When I fall in love with a woman, it's her fault," the 18-year-old father revealed. "What occurs, therefore, if I don't fall in love with a woman? Am I alone to blame for that?" Kody went on to explain, "If I'm in love with a woman, I think that's her fault if I'm angry with her, want to serve her, am passionate, want to rub her feet, want to carry in her groceries, want to buy her jewelry, or want her to feel special all the time." Meri left the discussion with her head held high in spite of the strain. She had made it plain that she was permanently moving on. Rumor has it that Sister Wives is being adapted into a motion picture. Since 2010, viewers of reality TV have been entertained by the long-running TLC series. Former polygamous Kody Brown and his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, permitted cameras to follow them as they raised their enormous family and lived in several marriages. Sister Wives has had a totally new plotline since its debut. Kody's goal of having all 4 of his wives and their 18 children live under one roof was dashed when Robyn joined the family. Over the years, Kody's first, second, and third wives' marriages soured, and eventually Meri, Christine, and Janelle abandoned him in polygamy. The experience of watching Sister Wives has changed. Both Robyn and Kody are monogamous. Furthermore, Meri, Janelle, and Christine have all moved away from Kody, and several of his children have stopped talking to him. Fans of Sister Wives talk about a potential film project. Fans of Sister Wives are now demanding that the show be turned into a movie, because they want a different format now that the plots have grown tired. This Monday, comedian and podcaster Sarah Fraser talked about the accusations on her show and posted the conversation to YouTube. Sarah claims that viewers of Sister Wives have been contacting Meri Brown frequently with requests for the series to be turned into a film. On her TikTok, Meri has started sharing sarcastic movies that make crude fun of her ex-husband Kody Brown. Meri's social media burns have received appreciation from her fans. Sister Wives movie concepts are being written down by Meri Brown. They want an edit of an episode where Kody says something, and they cut to a clip that contradicts it, wrote one of Meri's fans in a comment. They went on to say, "I would pay to see it in a theater and watch an entire season of it." Meri said that she had been jotting down movie ideas. Fans of Sister Wives suggest the actresses they think would be best suited to portray Kody Brown. Sarah's fans and followers responded to her post with suggestions for actresses who might play Kody Brown in a Sister Wives film. Fans of Sister Wives recommended Woody Harrelson, Tom Cruise, Matthew McConaughey, or Gay to play the curly-haired reality TV personality. For years, Sister Wives fans have been discussing a movie elsewhere on Reddit. Although Jeff Daniels, Jeff Bridges, Joe Exotic, Nicolas Cage, and Owen Wilson were mentioned as potential candidates, it appeared like Gary Busey would be the most suitable. Supporters of Sister Wives want a spin-off without Robyn and Kody. In addition to a possible film, fans of Sister Wives have long demanded a spin-off without Robyn or Kody. Since Christine and Janelle broke up with Kody and grew closer off camera, Sister Wives fans first lobbied for a spin-off. However, Sister Wives fans would likely appreciate a spin-off after Meri's separation from Kody. The goal of Sister Wives has undergone significant alteration. The show started out as more of an instructional series to promote polygamy. Sister Wives succeeded in demonstrating how a plural family functions, similarly to a typical family, throughout the first few seasons. However, the dynamic of Sister Wives has changed significantly since Kody's marriages started to fall apart. Meri started an online affair. Christine became fed up with Kody's antics. Janelle and Kody got into a heated argument on screen. And Kody and Robyn isolated the rest of the family during the coronavirus pandemic. Given that there are officially no longer any Sister Wives on the show, the future of the series is in doubt. According to Sarah Fraser, Meri has disclosed that the series will actually conclude. The only unanswered concerns are whether or not Kody and the wives will release their own tell-alls, and when the show will conclude. In the most recent episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown shocked viewers by acknowledging that he had previously been in toxic marriages, and that his present relationship with Robyn Brown, his fourth wife, has helped him gain perspective. Regarding the ex-wives Meri, Janelle and Christine, Kody stated in the episode, "I was in terrible relationships but wasn't willing to discard them, didn't want to discard them. I didn't even know I was in terrible relationships." The contentious character went on to say, "You don't know you're in a bad relationship. You just think you're in a normal relationship because all your friends have the same problem, until you're in a normal relationship that has deep emotional intimacy instead of the butting heads. Some people call it F&F, and the second word is fight, or F&F, and the first word is fight," Kody said, reflecting on these relationships, before jokingly adding, "That doesn't create intimacy, that just creates orgasms." Kody is never far from a controversial comment, frequently drawing criticism from the large number of Sister Wives viewers. This self-examination moment does, however, at least demonstrate his capacity to potentially grow from past mistakes. Although it's no secret that Kody has generally failed at marriage, the guy himself claims that his 1990 marriage to Meri was the worst of them. The couple married after just 6 months of dating between late 1989 and early 1990, and their relationship lasted for more than 30 years, until they finally parted ways in 2023, despite having a formal divorce nearly 10 years earlier. "This marriage was on the rocks the entire marriage," Kody said. "And how would I know that? Because I had such a better relationship with Janelle, with Christine, with Robyn, and Janelle and Christine didn't survive. But according to Kody, who is from Wyoming, 30 years was obviously too long, and he should have gotten out of the relationship 25 years ago. With his connection with Meri now being shifted to a friendship that should be able to flourish without the issues that come with toxic love, Kody doesn't want it to finish on the sour tone it has kept for some time. I just hope that in the future, Meri will call me when she's got something fun to share, Kody stated in the most recent episode, adding, "I'm embarrassed that my other divorces have created contempt and contemptuous enemies. I don't want any more enemies, and I don't want another loss." On Sister Wives, Kody Brown has admitted to being in 3 bad marriages. Discovery Plus currently has every episode available for viewing. Tony Padron, the son-in-law of Sister Wives star Christine Brown, claimed that David Woolley reminds him of her ex-husband Kody Brown. On Sunday, October 20th, while spending time with her kids, 52-year-old Christine raved about her 60-year-old ex-boyfriend David. Her children gave her pleasant answers when she asked them what their first impressions of David were. Truly Brown, Christine's youngest daughter, described David as funny, although Tony Michael T. Brown's husband acknowledged that he reminds me of Kody. Tony, 29, clarified the resemblance by saying, "He's definitely from the same generation. He said all this boomer stuff, and I didn't understand a word of it." Of a confessional, Christine stated that her mom's a boomer and asked the producers if David was of the same generation as her. Tony stood by his remark, which made her kids question whether she and David were related. The mother of 6 then discovered that David was born between 1946 and 1964, making him a boomer. Christine added, clearly astonished, "So David is a boomer and my mom is a boomer? I am 8 years younger than David, 8 years older." Michael T., 28, recommended that her mother tease him about it more if they were still together when he hit 60. And Christine assured her children that she teases David about his age all the time. The episode then went to Christine informing her children that she does just that. In a confessional, Christine stated, "I knew after our first date that this was something that I wanted to really invest in. I need to know how my kids feel about David, even if it will be too soon for them. However people feel, my relationship with David will not cease." In February 2023, Christine disclosed that she was dating David, following her November 2021 announcement of her separation from 55-year-old Kody. In April of the same year, the pair were engaged, and 6 months later, in October 2023, they were married. Although the pair has been married for more than a year, Sister Wives viewers are currently able to witness the beginnings of their romance. Christine disclosed in the October 20th show that shortly after their first face-to-face encounter, she and David declared their love for one another. "It only took us a week, but we have said the magic words to each other," she disclosed. "We sat down off to the side after I went through and met his family. He simply drew me into the chair next to him, and we cuddled." Christine described the memorable moment. "And I thought, everything is crazy all around us. And I'm like, everything is going to be crazy all around us. But right here we're going to be calm. And for the first time in my life, I truly felt at ease. His heart was beating so quickly as I laid my palm on it, and so was mine. It was similar to breathing. I just knew at that moment that I loved him, and that I would spend the rest of my life doing this." Kody Brown's Wyoming dream? Sister Wives spoilers hint at ranch ambitions amid Coyote Pass disaster. Kody Brown, the polygamous patriarch at the center of TLC's hit show Sister Wives, has seen his life unravel in recent years. What was once a vision of unity and harmony in his plural marriage has fallen apart, leaving Kody grappling with the loss of 3 of his wives, Christine, Janelle and Meri. At the same time, the property he once bought with high hopes in Coyote Pass, Flagstaff, has become more of a burden than a dream home. Now, Sister Wives spoilers suggest that Kody's thoughts may be drifting elsewhere, specifically to his father's ranch in Wyoming. But what exactly is Kody planning? Is he trying to escape the Coyote Pass disaster? Or is there something deeper at play here, involving family, legacy, and the lingering memories of his late father, Win Brown? Kody Brown's Coyote Pass disaster. What went wrong? In the earlier seasons of Sister Wives, Kody's plan for the family's future seemed clear. After leaving Las Vegas, the family purchased land at Coyote Pass, a sprawling scenic area near Flagstaff, Arizona. Kody envisioned building homes for each of his wives and creating a family compound where everyone could live together in peace and happiness. It was meant to be the family's permanent base after their years of moving between Lehigh, Las Vegas, and now Arizona. But like much of Kody's plans, reality didn't match up to expectations. The Coyote Pass dream turned nightmare. From the beginning, the Coyote Pass project was plagued by delays, disagreements, and division. Building multiple homes on the property required enormous financial resources, permits, and cooperation among Kody's wives, none of which seemed to be readily available. Kody's ever-increasing control over the family dynamics further strained relationships. 3 wives walk away. Kody's idealistic vision began crumbling as his relationships with his wives deteriorated. Christine was the first to leave, marking the beginning of Kody's downward spiral. Soon after, Janelle followed, citing irreconcilable differences. Meri, who had long been emotionally distanced from Kody, also decided to part ways. Now, with only Robyn Brown remaining, Kody's Coyote Pass dream has come to a screeching halt. With most of his wives gone and interest in the property dwindling, Kody recently hinted that he might sell the land altogether. What's left at Coyote Pass? For Janelle and Meri, Coyote Pass is more of a financial burden than a home. They've both expressed that they simply want their money back from the investment, with no desire to live anywhere near Kody. This poses a major obstacle to Kody's vision of reuniting his family. With tensions high and relationships fractured, the idea of building a dream compound seems further out of reach than ever. But with the Coyote Pass dream in ruins, what's next for Kody Brown? Sister Wives spoilers. Does Kody want his father's ranch in Wyoming? As rumors swirl about the fate of Coyote Pass, some Sister Wives spoilers have suggested that Kody may be turning his attention elsewhere. Specifically, some fans believe Kody is eyeing his late father's ranch in Wyoming as his next potential venture. Win Brown's ranch, a place full of memories. Kody's father, Win Brown, was a central figure in the Brown family's life, and his ranch in Wyoming holds a special place in the hearts of Kody and many of his children. In fact, Kody's older kids spent significant time at the ranch during their upbringing, and even his wives have fond memories of the place. Janelle Brown, in particular, has always felt a strong connection to the ranch, where she spent much of her time alongside Kody during their early years of marriage. However, when Win Brown passed away in 2013, the ranch did not go to Kody. Instead, Win left it to one of Kody's brothers and a brother-in-law, a move that some see as a slight to Kody. Despite this, the ranch remains an important family property, with Kody's mother, Jeannie L. Brown, and several of Win's children still residing there. It's a place filled with history and nostalgia for Kody, even if it's no longer his to claim. Could Kody be plotting a return to Wyoming? Although Kody does not own the Wyoming ranch, there's been speculation that he might want to move back to the area, perhaps in an attempt to reconnect with his roots. Some fans have even suggested that Kody may be looking for a way to acquire the ranch from his family members, especially now that he's no longer tied down by the Coyote Pass project. Could Kody be planning to leave Flagstaff behind and start anew in Wyoming? After all, with his dreams of building a home for his family in Flagstaff in shambles, Kody might be looking for a fresh start somewhere else. And what better place than the family's historic ranch? Sister Wives spoilers. Is Kody really suited for ranch life? While Kody may be drawn to the idea of returning to his father's ranch, some Sister Wives fans aren't convinced that he's cut out for the ranching lifestyle. After all, Kody's been described by his ex-wives as more of a city boy than a rancher. In fact, both Janelle and Christine have pointed out that while Kody may have grown up on the ranch, he quickly distanced himself from that lifestyle as an adult. A ranch life he never wanted? Despite his upbringing on Win's ranch, Kody has spent much of his adult life in urban settings, raising his family in cities like Lehigh and Las Vegas. He's never seemed particularly interested in returning to the hard work and isolation of rural life. In fact, Kody's focus has often been on building large, modern homes and living in suburban areas, which is why the Coyote Pass property appealed to him in the first place. Perhaps Kody's interest in the ranch is more symbolic than practical. Could he be using the idea of the ranch to escape the failures of his current situation, without actually intending to live there? Sister Wives spoilers. Could Kody build a new family compound on the ranch? While Kody may not be eager to take on the daily grind of ranch life, the property's vast size and relative isolation could be appealing for other reasons. After all, Kody has repeatedly mentioned his desire for a large plot of land where he could eventually bring his family back together. A new compound for Kody's children? Kody has expressed that one of his biggest regrets is the growing distance between him and his children. He has repeatedly claimed that he wants to repair his relationships with his kids and create a space where they can all come together. Could the Wyoming ranch be the answer to this? If Kody were able to secure the ranch, it could offer plenty of space for him to build a new family compound, free from the tensions and complications of Coyote Pass. With acres of land at his disposal, Kody could construct homes for his children and grandchildren, creating the large, close-knit family community that he's always envisioned. But the question remains, is this all just wishful thinking? Conclusion: will Kody Brown's Wyoming dream come true? As Sister Wives fans continue to speculate about Kody's next move, one thing is clear: his time at Coyote Pass is coming to an end. Whether he sells the property or holds on to it in hopes of reconciliation, the dream he once had for a family compound in Flagstaff has all but collapsed. But could Kody find redemption in Wyoming, at his father's old ranch? While it may seem like an appealing idea on the surface, the reality of ranch life, and Kody's complicated family dynamics, suggests that this dream, too, may be out of reach. Nevertheless, the drama continues to unfold, and fans are eager to see where Kody's journey takes him next. Kody Brown's divorce drama. The untold struggles behind the collapse of a polygamous dynasty, the fall of a polygamous family icon. Kody Brown, star of the hit reality show Sister Wives, is no stranger to the public eye. For over a decade, he has invited viewers into the complex dynamics of his polygamous lifestyle, featuring 4 wives and 18 children. Yet beneath the surface, the Brown family's relationships have been on a slow, painful unraveling, culminating in 3 divorces that have left Kody clinging to the remnants of a once unified family. In the September 29th episode, Kody, now 55, faced one of the most difficult challenges of his life, attending a family wedding where he would come face to face with his ex-wives, Janelle, Christine, and Meri Brown. The tension was palpable, and Kody described the event as awkward and weird. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the awkward encounters lie deep, emotional wounds, unresolved conflicts, and reflections that have pushed Kody into a state of soul-searching. The wedding reunion, a collision of past and present. When Kody Brown and his only remaining wife, Robyn, attended the family wedding, they knew it wouldn't be a simple event. The gathering was a stark reminder of what once was a massive interconnected family of 4 wives and 18 children, all sharing a life together. But now, the faces that once brought unity to Kody's life have become reminders of what he has lost. The event wasn't filmed for the show, but its emotional weight was evident. It was just sad, Kody admitted, reflecting on the fractured relationships with his ex-wives. We used to go places as a family, and now it's like those who were my partners are now almost like enemies. This pivotal moment forced Kody to confront a reality he had long avoided: the consequences of his choices, the collapse of his marriages, and the emotional toll it has taken on his family. Christine Brown, the bitter end of a 26-year marriage. Christine Brown, now 52, was the first of Kody's wives to leave the marriage, announcing her separation in 2021 after 26 years of marriage. For Kody, the breakup with Christine was more than just a loss of a partner. It was the unraveling of a fundamental piece of his identity. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Kody admitted that he didn't take Christine's departure seriously at first. "I'm looking back now and feeling how stupid that was of me," Kody said. He reflected on the moment Christine began moving his belongings out of her house, and how he failed to recognize the seriousness of the situation. Christine, who had long felt sidelined and unappreciated in her marriage, had reached a breaking point. Kody's inability to see her pain only made the separation more painful. For Christine and I think that if we would have just broken up as friends, it would have been better for the whole family, Kody acknowledged. But their separation was anything but amicable, and the lingering tension continues to ripple through the family dynamics. Meri Brown, a long, painful goodbye. Kody's relationship with Meri Brown, his first wife, has been fraught with complications for years. Their marriage, which was legally dissolved in 2014 to allow Kody to marry Robyn and adopt her children, never recovered from the emotional fallout. In January 2023, Kody and Meri officially announced their separation in a joint social media post, marking the end of a relationship that had been deteriorating for years. If I were single and Meri was single, would I date her? No, I wouldn't, Kody admitted. It was a blunt and painful statement, but it highlighted the deep disconnect between them. Meri, who had once been Kody's legal wife and the matriarch of their polygamous family, was left feeling abandoned and betrayed. Kody, however, has expressed a desire to maintain a friendship with Meri, despite their failed marriage. That's why I'm trying to be in this place with Meri where it's like, hey, can we just be friends and move on? He said. But whether such a friendship is even possible remains to be seen. Janelle Brown, the silent divorce. Janelle Brown, Kody's second wife, had always been the calm and steady presence in his life. But even that stability couldn't withstand the pressures of a fractured family. In December 2022, it was revealed that Janelle and Kody had been separated for several months, marking yet another blow to Kody's polygamous empire. To be really honest with you, I don't understand why we can't reconcile, Kody said. His confusion speaks to the deep emotional divide between them, one that he seems unable to bridge. Janelle, who had long been independent and self-sufficient, was no longer willing to sacrifice her happiness for a marriage that had become increasingly strained. I'm just enjoying my time away from you, Janelle reportedly told Kody during one of their final conversations. Her words were a clear indication that she was done with the relationship, and Kody was left grappling with yet another failed marriage. Robyn Brown, the last wife standing. Robyn, Kody's fourth and only remaining wife, has also struggled with the fallout of the family's disintegration. While she remains married to Kody, the emotional toll of the separations has weighed heavily on her. In a candid interview, Robyn revealed that she has been dealing with mourning, loss, and grieving over the broken relationships within the family. I'm going through a lot of situational depression, Robyn admitted. Her words reflect the heavy burden she carries as the last wife in a once thriving polygamous household. She misses the family members who are no longer in their lives, and has noticed that Kody rarely smiles anymore. The stress of the divorces, combined with the strain of managing their remaining family, has taken a toll on their relationship. The children collateral damage in a family torn apart. While Kody's focus has largely been on his relationships with his wives, the real victims of the family's collapse are the children. With 18 kids spread across his 4 marriages, Kody's role as a father has been deeply affected by the divorces. Many of his children have distanced themselves from him, and the once close-knit family has become fractured. Kody remains hopeful that time will heal the wounds, and that he can rebuild his relationships with his children. What I'm thinking is, with time going on, and just a phone call once in a while, these relationships will come back, he said optimistically. But whether that hope will become reality is uncertain. A future in limbo. Can Kody rebuild what's been lost? Kody Brown's polygamous empire has crumbled, and he now faces an uncertain future. With only one wife remaining and fractured relationships with his children, Kody is at a crossroads. His reflections on his past mistakes suggest that he is beginning to understand the gravity of his situation. But whether he can rebuild the relationships he has lost remains to be seen. In the end, Kody's story is one of loss, regret, and the high emotional cost of living a polygamous lifestyle. The fallout from his 3 divorces has left deep scars on his family, and the path to healing will be long and difficult. The legacy of Kody Brown. Kody Brown's journey has been one of highs and lows, but the recent collapse of his marriages has brought him to a moment of reckoning. As he navigates the aftermath of 3 divorces, Kody's reflections reveal a man grappling with the consequences of his choices. The future of the Brown family is uncertain, But one thing is clear. Kody Brown's story is far from over. Will he find a way to rebuild the relationships he has lost? Or will the weight of his past continue to haunt him? In a world where polygamy is often misunderstood, Kody Brown's journey offers a glimpse into the complexities and challenges of living a life with multiple partners. His story serves as both a cautionary tale and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit as he continues to search for redemption and reconciliation.